Good morning! It's my birthday. It's my 30th birthday today. Yesterday, my husband was so sweet and did all the things for me. And then this morning, my son runs into the room and gives me a card that my son absolutely hates. And it's so funny. It's like a monkey giving a high five. And my son hated it. Absolutely terrified of it. It's so funny. So that was hysterical. That like made my morning. I've had like this really bad headache the past 2 days. Like it started yesterday afternoon and it's like still kind of here. Hoping I can like just chug water again and get rid of it. Sorry, back today and I just woke up. So he's grabbing me my free coffee and then I don't really know what we're doing today. I'm gonna make us some waffles and some eggs this morning while he's gone. Oh my gosh, he got me a cake that is so beautiful and it was delicious. You guys, it has been one heck of a day already. Being pregnant, I feel like just makes everything so much harder. So we had the best night last night or all day yesterday. I had the greatest birthday, went to SeaWorld. We went to Kobe for dinner, went and saw family and then had cake and everything at my parents' house. Everything was so nice. And then by the end of the day, it was exactly what I knew would happen. I knew I'd be like super tired. My son became super tired. So we just like rushed bedtime. I'm solo for a little bit and literally ever since he got up, he's been very whiny. I expected that because he went to bed so late last night. I mean, he didn't wake up that much later than usual. Hoping he makes up for it some with his nap, but if not, I may push bedtime up a little bit. Last night we were supposed to have like a really bad storm, but it really, I never even heard it. The wind all day yesterday was crazy. That's why in my photos, like my hair is a hot mess. So yeah, anyway, this morning he's been cranky and whiny and clingy. And so he loves playing outside. He goes running around. He finally comes in, lets me put on his shoes, which is great. He was being a good boy there. And then he goes back outside and I needed them to come back inside because I needed to brush his teeth and get breakfast in him. So I needed him to come back in and he kept saying no. And like, this is a phase that I don't do well in. I'm patient about it though. It's not like I'm like freaking out. I'm patient. Not only was he saying no, Athena was saying no and running away. And I'm like, okay, wait a second. Like, this is not okay. So finally I got them inside, brushed the teeth, and then he had a little bit of breakfast. Then what's he do? He goes to the kitchen table, grabs our coasters, and they're like a wannabe leather one. So I try not to get them wet all that often. Well, he throws all of them in the dog water bowl. I'm like, okay. And then after that, it was just like, he would not ever chill. Like, he won't settle. Now he's being pretty good. Doesn't do it very often. And he listens. He's a very good listener. And so I really try to praise that so that he understands the difference between when he listened and when he didn't. Okay, so I got the order. Good move. I love Target Drive Up. I wish they would do groceries though. If they do groceries, that will be a game changer. I saw that Walmart does, but I don't know if like you have to do it like far ahead of time. Don't know if this was like so that you could pick it up later, but there was like designated time. So I didn't know if I had to pick a designated time or that they'll have it done, you know, soon. I didn't quite know how to do it. I'd never done the Walmart pickup, but I was really excited to see that they will do groceries, but like I said, I just don't know how it works. I used to always think the Target pickup situation was so lazy, or any kind of pickup situation. Like, why wouldn't you want to just go in store and browse and whatever? I get it now that I'm a parent. So we are working on nap time. Like I said, he's just been kind of like a little gremlin all day. He's just been different and difficult today. Everything is upsetting him. He was getting into stuff he wasn't supposed to be in, and he's pulling the no card still. He went outside for a little bit and he kept taking his shoe off, which I don't blame him because he has like a blister on the back of his ankle. The shoe rubs against it. In fact, it's the shoe that caused it, obviously. And so I can understand why he doesn't want to wear these shoes. I don't know. I can't tell if it's like a hormonal thing that I'm really like going through today, or I'm just tired. Honestly, it's probably just me being tired because we had such a busy day yesterday, but I'm hungry. I've so much leftover from hibachi last night, but my dad's supposed to be dropping off. They got me this beautiful like balloon display and it was so beautiful, and they wouldn't fit in my car last night. We just had too much stuff from, you know, SeaWorld and then my son and everything, so they just wouldn't fit in my car. So I'm gonna have them, my dad's gonna bring them back to me today. I'm having so many emotions this pregnancy. I swear to you, I can't hold it together when things really get to me. I had zero intention of having a baby shower this go around, and the further along I got, the more kind of sad it made me, just thinking like I wouldn't have any kind of way to celebrate her. So I was thinking, okay, if we don't do a baby shower, we'll do not even like a sip and see, because the thing is like I don't want a bunch of people coming over within the first 2 months of her being alive. So it was almost like, all right, I just didn't know what to do, but someone wants to throw us a baby shower, and it's my best friend, and she has thrown all of my showers, and I just broke down. I don't know how I got so lucky to have had her my entire life and spent our entire upbringing together. Our parents were best friends, and we did every single vacation together. Every vacation, we traveled so many different countries together. Like, everything we did was together. All of our milestones were together. And she's a sister. I broke down, totally cried my eyes out that someone wants to shower this baby. I feel like baby showers are so strange because it's like you decided to grow your family, but you expect a bunch of people to shower you. I don't expect anyone to shower us. But then again, I know a lot of people want to. Like, I just got another message just now from my husband's aunt who wants to send stuff for the baby. My mom just gave me a bunch of stuff last night for the baby. And I got her crib today. I don't even know if I mentioned that to you guys, but her crib came today. I'm working with Delta. I just feel a lot of emotions tonight. I feel extremely loved and extremely blessed. And I used to think it was very strange when people would have multiple baby showers. I didn't understand it. Mainly because I pretty much would attend them, but I didn't understand it until now. It's the same sex. I still almost am kind of like, I feel like the second one should be more of like a diaper party. And technically this one I would like to be mainly just a diaper party too. Why should that matter? You know what I mean? Like, if you want to have 10 baby showers for 10 boys, I feel like you should just do it because every single baby deserves to be celebrated. So that's kind of where I'm at with it now. I was getting to a point where I was getting sad that she wouldn't be celebrated. I think I just feel unworthy. And I feel that a lot in a lot of times of my life. When people say happy birthday to me on social media, you know, like Facebook, you'll get like hundreds. I individually thank every single person because I just feel so fortunate to be able to be told that many times happy birthday. You know, like, social media is so cool that it can do that. I don't want to get like too deep on y'all, but that's just kind of how I'm feeling right now. And it's not even just pregnancy. I feel like that all the time. I'm gonna leave that on the couch though, remember? That's to see on the couch. Yeah, that's to see on the couch. Mama. Yes, my baby. I want to set up my balloons so you guys can see them. My dad has them in bags right now, but I'm gonna put them up so you guys can see how cute the display was. I'll leave a photo right here of what I took at my parents' house. But they were so sweet and I loved it. Like, I don't think my mom quite understands like how much I loved seeing that balloon display, because that just shows like she took the extra step and did that extra little thing to make me feel like the birthday girl and feel special. Earlier, my mom came over and brought him this one. Can you see it? Brought him Daddy Shark. He already has Baby Shark. Now he is Daddy Shark. And he has the puppet Baby Shark. He has, it's a little one, it's like a kissing one of Baby Shark. He has the small plush Daddy Shark that when you press it, it plays the song. So he has so much. He has a puzzle of Baby Shark. He has a phone of Baby Shark that we call his conference call, or his conference phone, because he literally sits on it. My dad had to come bring it back tonight because we left it there last night. He's like, he can't go without his phone. We have so much Baby Shark stuff, but what we noticed is he just likes sharks too, because anything that's shark related he loves. And that's funny because we used to buy him a lot of sharks when he was a newborn. All of his clothes were sharks. I think I need to get him to run around a little bit because he seems to be a little antsy. He might have to go poop, but he's a little antsy in his pantsy. Ow. So I might have to get some energy out of him before we start the bath time. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm just feeling really good. I'm feeling very loved and blessed, and I just, you know, I prayed after she sent me those text messages and just was so thankful and just praying like, thank you for bringing, you know, this human being in my life. She is family. There's one thing to have family that really is family, and then there's another thing to have someone brought into your life that's not blood who is family though. Like, she'll never not be my family. I'm gonna go because this one is being very squirrely and I cannot handle it. So we're gonna go. I love you. We look alike, huh? Do we look alike? Do you look like mommy? He's like, no, I'm way cuter. Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday and it's a beautiful day and I just feel really good. We got to sleep in. Slept in till like 9:20, which is unheard of in this house. I don't think I've slept that late since before he was born. Yesterday we had such a good day. We just hung out at the house for a little bit, which was really nice. We needed that just to kind of like recoup for a little bit. And then we went shopping. My husband took me to the mall. We went to the mall and they have this stand called ME Bracelets there. obsessed right now. I am now an affiliate for them, so I will let you guys know the coupon code, but they're just called Inspire Me Bracelets. The one that I got was the marble one, the Howlite marble, and the stainless steel stacker one. Mine just says kind heart, fierce mind, brave spirit. So yeah, we did that yesterday, and then after the mall, we went to dinner with everybody, celebrated my mother-in-law's birthday, but they also sang happy birthday to me as well. So that was really nice, and then just came home. My son was really good last night. All the kids were actually really good. We had so many kids that we used every single high chair in the entire place. So some of the kids didn't even have a high chair. And then just have a good morning. I'm really excited. This was a good weekend. I had a really good 30th birthday weekend. Hi guys. So today is Monday. If you hear the laundry, I'm sorry. Maybe I can close the door and that'll be a little better. It's been good so far. No nap days are brutal. It seems like anytime I have like a really good morning, something always wants to come up to like ruin it. Hey guys. So today is Tuesday. My battery is dying. Now I have to go in the office to get a new one. I'm so out of breath. My little one is napping right now, which is super good because he skipped 2 days in a row with no nap, and both times I believe was like a potty issue. But today fell asleep within like 15 minutes, so that was golden. He didn't act like he needed a nap though, so that's where I just get super confused. He just was like really awake, really playful, and he went to sleep anyway, so it's, I don't know. We've pretty much just been hanging out. We watched Wreck-It Ralph and we watched Ralph Breaks the Internet, and my son loves both of them a lot. And he really likes Ralph Breaks the Internet because Moana is in it, and so he freaks out that he's watching one movie but then Moana pops in. Yeah, we've just pretty much been doing that, just spending time. I'm not like stressed out for tomorrow, but like nobody likes to have their blood drawn and do all these tests and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like required, you have to do it, it's just a part of like the pregnancy journey, but like that's still testing. It's still testing to see if I'm healthy right now and to see if I have gestational diabetes and just all the things, and it's just nerve-wracking sometimes. So I really am just always stressed out about gestational diabetes and all that crap. I am going to get work done instead of just sitting here wasting time. Good morning. Headed off to my second glucose test this pregnancy, my 5th glucose test in total. So, well, 5th between my 2 pregnancies. Yes, I took it 3 times with my son. Anytime you do any kind of like testing or blood work, it's always really, really like nerve-wracking. I cannot stand when people do this. There's 2+ lanes, and there's a car that is clearly in the lead of all of the lanes, and you pull into that lane. Nothing drives me more mad. And that's funny that this guy's driving like an idiot and the whole back end of his car is smushed in. Today's my niece's birthday, so I do need to go pick her up a gift as well. This go round was no big deal at all. Draw went well, didn't like painfully hurt or anything. So all went well. There's another nail place, but you know what? Now that I have my spot, I don't even want to look anywhere else. After taking the drink and everything just seems okay, which I'm nervous about because this is one of the first times that like I feel fine. I don't even feel like I did the drink or anything like that. Like, morning guys. I'm just gonna sit here and kind of update you guys a little bit. Yesterday was my niece's birthday and that was a lot of fun. I did my glucose test yesterday. Glucose test went fine, like I told you guys. I didn't really have a lot of symptoms afterwards. I mean, I was tired, but nothing like all the other times. That made me a little nervous. I was like, hopefully that's okay. But everything went fine. I think what did end up happening though is it brought out some weird hormones, which is strange. I don't know why it caused weird hormones, but I've pretty much done nothing but cry since like last night. And it's really weird just how hormones work. And I'm sure you can even tell, but like I just have done nothing but cry since last night. And not really for any other reason other than, I remember I even had this with my son as well. So I went through the same exact type of feeling, but like, I was really naive before I had kids. I didn't realize how, you know, before I even had like a second child, I always was always so excited for that first one for families. Whenever they had their first kid, it was always like, that was so exciting, baby showers, all the celebration for the first kid. And then whenever people would start having, you know, another child, there was like almost a lesser type of excitement. I don't know, and that sounds really, really harsh saying it, but I know I'm not the only one who has ever felt that way. And so before having kids, especially, that's when I felt that way. And I never really understood why families would want to do like multiple baby showers or sprinkles or whatever you want to call it. I just always thought it was so strange, especially when they had the same sex. I didn't really understand the purpose of a shower slash sprinkle. I just almost felt like families were just asking for money or asking for gifts, and it just never felt right. Now that I'm in this position, I want to find a way to celebrate my daughter and to celebrate with family that we have another baby coming, but I don't know how to do it in the most tasteful way, because I don't need people to feel the need to buy us something. And I feel like the whole word baby shower just has such a negative connotation to it. Like, it just has such a negative vibe to it. And I don't know if it's because our family has so many kids, but anytime someone hears the word baby shower, I just feel like everyone just kind of runs different ways and tries to think of an excuse on why they don't want to go or why they can't go. And that's just been something that's been really difficult for me, because we are one of the last ones. In fact, this could potentially be the last child for our whole family. And it just really is, I don't know, it kind of just like hurts my heart that I just feel like because there's been so many of them that like nobody would want to come to this one, or nobody would want to celebrate this one. And that's kind of in my head, and I don't know if it's just because I am pregnant and it's hormone related. And I know there's family who watches this, so I'm not trying to say this in any kind of negative way. I just feel like for some reason, but like even for me though, like this is coming from even how I feel, like it just almost feels like it would feel weird asking people to come shower us. But really, it's hard to think of it for the baby. Like when you get gifts at a baby shower, it's hard to see it as these are gifts for the baby, because it really feels like it's gifts for the parents. So to always keep asking, like, I think also because it's just been so close together. Like I've had a bridal shower, a wedding, a baby shower, so close together that I just feel like people are just getting turned off at this point. Like I think people are just like over it, done. Nobody wants to even participate. And that's, again, me saying it. Nobody has said anything like that, but it's just in my head that way. And so I'm just having a really hard time. Like my best friend reached out and asked to throw me a shower. First I told her no, because she threw my last one. I was like, no, absolutely not. I don't want you throwing it. You already have done so much. She threw my bridal shower, my baby shower. She's already done so much. I told her no. But then she kind of kept bringing it up, and I was like, okay, well maybe I'll accept it. I know, baby. You wanna watch Baby Shark? Okay. And again, I know family watches my videos, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm putting words in people's mouth, but I just at the same time just feel funny. I don't like asking for things. I don't like asking for gifts, and a baby shower is literally you asking for gifts, it feels like. And I think it's just like I said, it's been so close together, whereas like it was like some of our family started having kids, and then there was a little bit of a gap, and then all the rest of us just started having kids. Not that I feel like she's just another number, but again, I don't know. I don't want to be putting words in people's mouth, but I just feel like the word baby shower just has such a negative vibe to it almost, because it just almost feels like you're showering the parents, and I don't want it to be about that. So it's like, how do I do like a celebration for the baby and not make it seem like we're trying to ask for gifts? Because of course we have a lot of the baby gear. The only thing that we don't have is pink stuff, like baby girl stuff. Not even, you know what I'm saying, like just we don't have anything that's like baby girl related. We don't have the diapers anymore. We don't have the wipes. We don't have like those things that you need when you have a newborn. That's kind of where I'm at. Like I just have had like a really hard time, and it's like I know I'm in my head completely. Like I know it's just me feeling like people wouldn't want to celebrate it, but I just don't. I just feel funny. I really do. Obviously, I would be very accepting of diapers. Like I would love to have that type of gift and wipes and stuff like that, and you know, little girl outfits. Like of course I want that. I would love to be able to be showered with that, but I hate the expectation of it. I'm just having like a really hard time, and so I've just been like really like just kind of down in the dumps since last night, and it just almost feels like, it just feels funny because they've already thrown my showers, and my best friend has already thrown my shower, and she was involving my mom, and it's like they've already thrown it. So it's like I just feel like I'm taking advantage sometimes, like when people constantly are showering me with things and like I haven't had the opportunity to repay them. I just feel like I'm taking advantage, and there's just so many different weird feelings I have towards it. I'm the type person, I don't take things very well. Like it's very hard for me to accept things from people. I don't take compliments well. I don't take, when people have something positive to do for me or to say to me, I just clam up and I don't know how to accept it. And because I just don't feel worthy all the time. And that's not in a bad way. Like, that's not me saying like, I have like all these, you know, insecurities or this and that. It's just, I don't feel like I need to, like, people don't need to shower us. People don't need to give us stuff. We don't need that. But at the same time, I would really like to celebrate my daughter. I would really like to celebrate the fact that we're having another girl added to the family. My biggest fear is that people are gonna receive an invitation and just roll their eyes and just say, oh, another one. And again, I know that's me saying it. I know it's all in my head for the most part, but I know there's gotta be someone else who feels this way. And there's a couple other things that like I knew people would have a reaction to, and when they had that reaction that I was expecting, it validates that. I know people are gonna probably recommend do a sip and see. Is that what it's called? Sip and see, whatever. I don't wanna do that because I don't want people coming over the first so many weeks, even months after she's born. Even for his birthday, we're probably not gonna do a birthday party simply because when he was first born, I didn't like groups of people. I didn't like a lot of people like holding him. And it's just because I don't know what type of sicknesses you have in the first couple of months. I just don't want to take that chance. Again, I know it's hormones. I can tell it's hormones because after I just get like a hard cry out, I feel so much better. So I know it's hormones, but at the same time, I feel as though like, sometimes when you have hormones, sometimes I feel like you think the straightest or you think the most honest. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably watching and like, I've had 50 baby showers and that's great, but I don't always handle being gifted with things very well. Like, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. My point of bringing all this up again is just because I know I'm not the only mom who's going through this and I just want to bring more awareness to it. Being the parent of this new baby, it just breaks your heart when you feel like they're just another number. It's totally in my head, I know it is. So I just want to bring like some light to the situation too. Like, when it comes to a pregnant woman, like, we are in like mama bear mode, and if we feel like our baby is not being loved, it like just hurts us deeper than anything else. I'm not saying she's not loved. I don't know how to properly say it. I think you guys understand. I don't think I need to just keep talking about it because the more I do, the more I go in circles and the more I probably don't make sense and the more I probably offend people or something. I don't know. 3 months this baby's gonna be here. I'm not trying to be like super emotional and I'm not trying to like be a Debbie Downer, but like you can see, like I just feel a little, I don't know. Am I hurt? Like, am I hurt by something that didn't happen? I don't know. I think that's probably the best way to explain it. I feel like I'm hurt because I'm putting words in my mouth. He got this thing so sticky. I'm putting words in my own mouth or in people's mouth, making me sad. I'm offended by things that I created in my own head. That's probably the best way to put it. I'm very hormonal today. I'm very emotional today, and I'm not used to this feeling of not being able to pull myself out of whatever I'm kind of going through hormone-wise. Typically, if I'm having raging hormones or I'm emotional or like I know hormones are what's causing my anxiety or whatever, I usually can pull myself out of it. And so the fact that I'm struggling so bad with it today is like really weird for me. I know it's normal. I know all women tend to have these days. I just really believe that today is going to be one of those days. And it could have to do with like the test yesterday. Honestly, maybe it affected me more than I thought. Maybe I'm just so good at being tired that I didn't even recognize the difference yesterday. I can't think of any other reason why I'm feeling so hormonal. Maybe I've got to be tired. I am being out of character, and like being told that I'm being out of character like makes me think, okay, it's got to be today. Tomorrow might be better. Maybe a lot of this is just coming from being tired. I don't sleep well anymore now that tomorrow, technically, I'm in my 3rd trimester. I'm not sleeping very well anymore. I am out of breath. So I pulled myself out of it. I'm feeling so much better. I really hope I don't report back later saying I feel like crap again, but I'm out of that like weird slump of a funk. I got my Pura Vida package in. I've already seen the bracelet, so this isn't gonna be just like a, oh my gosh, I'm so surprised type of thing, but I thought I'd show you guys what came in this month. So these are them. These are definitely the ones I saw. And I really am loving the baby pink one. Just me personally, like the colors I wear, like I don't wear anything red. I don't want anything red really, but I love the beads on here. If it was a different color, I probably would be more into it. It has like a little heart with like rainbow enamel on it. I did pull myself out of this weird funk I was in. I really think I had a really bad crash from yesterday's test. and I was just letting myself get all worked up because not all of my results were posted. Like, I still don't know if I passed or failed the glucose test, so I was like really letting that get to me. I pulled myself out of it. I feel so much better. I told my best friend, like I said, that I did not want a baby shower. And I think the reason why is because I wasn't really revolving my head around the fact that this is a sprinkle. This isn't a shower. I don't need the big lavish gifts. I don't need the big lavish party. I'm just gonna have some women over. We're just gonna hang out and celebrate baby girl. And that's the extent of it. Like, there's no other reason to feel like people shouldn't want to be there for us. Like, there's just no reason for it. So I let her know that yes, I do want to go on for it. I'm trying to be a bigger person now, and I'm trying to be like a better person, and I'm trying to love myself more than I have in the past. I feel like I need to show that for my kids, and what better way to do that than to literally just let the negative people or the negative thoughts get out of my head and focus on me and be so grateful that someone even wants to throw us a shower and or sprinkle. I was trying to think, I was like, do I want this because I want gifts? Like, am I really that person? And no, the reason why I really wanted this is for the photos and for the memory of knowing I got to do this for my baby girl. Sometimes I get sidetracked and I don't always focus solely on her and on this pregnancy because I have so much, you guys can hear, I have so much on my plate already with my son, with my business, being a wife. Like, I have so much on my plate already, but I have to stop and remember that this baby is so important to our family and is such a blessing that I need to focus on her some too and let her be center of attention. And I don't want to regret anything. You don't realize how much you miss those days until you're not living those days anymore. And now that I've had that huge wake up call with my son, I just know better. And I know that if I don't do this for me now, like, even though I'm tired, even though I really don't want a ton of people in my house, although I'm feeling these things now, I know when she's here and once she's older, like my son's age, I'm gonna regret it. My husband really reminded me of that as well. Y'all, it's just a day. It's been a day. I'm pulling myself out of it though. All right, we have made it through the day. It's always nice whenever it comes to bedtime and being able to spend time with my husband and just feel like an adult for a little bit. I mainly just want to leave this whole part in the vlog just to bring awareness to other women that that could be a weird side effect. Your diet could be what's controlling your hormones, because typically during both pregnancies I've been pretty, I mean, I get hormonal at times, but it's usually, I mean, something usually causes it to happen. I don't get like overly insensitive or sensitive. That's what I mean. I don't get overly sensitive during pregnancies or anything like that. I typically seem pretty chill. I've definitely been more emotional this pregnancy, and it could be number one because she's a girl, so there's more estrogen flowing, or because I've had back-to-back pregnancies, or I went from literally pregnant to breastfeeding while pregnant to, you know, weaning and still being pregnant. So just my hormones are just all over the place. So that could be why I'm a little bit more this time, but for the most part, I'd have to say I'm, for the most part, pretty level-headed. I'm literally just talking about it just to bring to light that that could be something that you experience. Number one, it could be from the glucose test, or if you're noticing that your hormones are a little ragey, it could be because of like the diet that you're having. It could be causing the hormones to kind of go out of whack. So anyway, we ended up having like a really good day though. After I was able to pull myself out of it, I really want to work on this. I want to stop caring so much about what other people think and how other people feel about situations. I want to stop cutting myself short and not allowing myself to feel happiness or feel good about myself because I'm so worried about what other people are going to think. And I don't want just my son to get all of the pregnancy celebrations. Like, I want to be able to celebrate her little milestones, you know, growing in my belly, and, you know, get to celebrate her arrival. I want to stop worrying about what other people think. I want to stop caring what other people say or think, or if you have that much hate or negativity in your heart, I don't want to keep allowing that to make me feel a certain way or make me feel like I'm undeserving. And the thing is nobody even said anything. I put that in my head. I just felt like, but because I just feel like she's number 12, I have put it in my head like nobody would want to go, nobody would want to be there. And I know better. Anyway, that's enough rambling of that. That is basically what's going on. That's kind of the journey that I'm on right now. So my baby sprinkle is planned for next month, so I'm really excited for it. That is that. I have a lot of laundry I need to fold, and I just now was looking at my TV entertainment center thing, and there is so much dust I cannot even look past it. So I'm gonna get rid of that too. I really need to dust this. I cannot talk to you guys any longer with seeing this dust on here. And then Hubs and I are probably gonna watch Dracula. We've been watching the series. Anyways, I'm rambling. We will talk with you guys